In the glitzy underbelly of Beverly Hills, where the elite mingle under the perpetual glow of celebrity spotlights, a scene unfolded that captured the raw, unfiltered pulse of Hollywood's tangled romantic webs. Rebecca Gayheart, the timeless beauty once immortalized in urban legends' chilling thrills, found herself locked in a moment of unbridled passion. At 54, she exuded an effortless allure, her lithe figure draped in a sleek minidress that hugged her curves like a second skin, paired with a matching jacket that whispered sophistication amid the evening's electric hum. Opposite her stood Peter Morton, the 78-year-old titan of the hospitality world, whose empire spans the legendary Hard Rock Cafe and the storied Morton Steakhouse legacy. Their lips met in a kiss that was anything but subtle, a fervent, lingering embrace that spoke volumes of rekindled flames, oblivious to the prying eyes of passers-by and the weight of their complicated histories. This wasn't a fleeting encounter, it was a chapter in a saga that has simmered beneath the surface for years. Gayheart and Morton have danced this tango before, their chemistry bubbling over in stolen glances and shared spaces across Los Angeles's vibrant social tapestry. Just months earlier, in the crisp air of March, they were spotted arm in arm, their laughter cutting through the city's nocturnal buzz like a beacon of unapologetic joy. And who could forget that star-crossed double date in April 2023, when they linked up with supermodel Claudia Schiffer and her director husband Matthew Vaughn. The quartet painted the town red, or perhaps a more subdued scarlet, proving that even in the rarefied air of A-list circles, love's unpredictable rhythms can sync up in the most unexpected harmonies. Morton's own romantic ledger is a mosaic of glamour and heartbreak, etched with the highs of supermodel conquests and the lows of profound loss. From 2006 to 2010, he shared a whirlwind with Vogue icon Linda Evangelista, a union that blended high fashion's razor-sharp edges with the tycoon's grounded empire-building. But fate dealt a cruel hand when his ex-wife Tarleton Morton succumbed to illness in 2017 at the tender age of 55. Her passing left an indelible scar, a reminder that even fortunes built on rock-solid foundations can crumble under life's relentless tides. Yet here was Morton, resilient as ever, leaning into this new chapter with Gayheart, their PDA a defiant celebration of living in the now. For Gayheart, this kiss arrives against a backdrop painted in shades of devotion, separation, and unyielding family ties. Her marriage to Eric Dane, the brooding heartthrob of Grey's Anatomy fame, has been a roller coaster scripted by both passion and pain. They met in 2003, sparks flying amid the neon haze of Las Vegas showbiz dreams. She, fresh from a high-profile romance with producer Brett Ratner and riding the wave of nip/tuck surgical intrigue. He, a rising star who charmed audiences in Saved by the Bell cameos and the Wonder Years' nostalgic glow. 10 whirlwind months later, they exchanged vows in Sin City's impulsive embrace, vowing forever in a city built on fleeting promises. Their union, however, was no fairy tale untouched by storms. Scandals loomed like shadows in 2009, when a leaked private video thrust them into tabloid purgatory. Captured in a hot tub steamy confines, the footage featured Gayheart, Dane and model Carrie and Paniche in a tableau of revelry, not explicit, but intimate enough to ignite public scrutiny. The trio's night of carefree abandon became fodder for headlines, prompting a fierce legal counterpunch. Dane and Gayheart sued Gawker, settling out of court in 2010, a quiet victory that allowed them to reclaim some semblance of privacy. Through it all, they pressed on, welcoming daughter Billy in 2010 and Georgia in 2011, their family a bastion against the world's judgmental glare. Beneath the surface glamour, darker currents swirled. Dane's battle with addiction was a silent adversary, one that traced its roots to teenage marijuana experimentation. He achieved sobriety at 26, only to relapse under the crushing weight of Hollywood's relentless demands. The 2007 Writers Guild strike amplified the chaos, and by his Grey's Anatomy heyday he later confessed, "If you take the whole 8 years I was on Grey's Anatomy, I was ed up longer than I was sober." Rehab in 2011 for painkillers marked a turning point, but the scars lingered, straining the very bonds meant to heal. By 2018, after 14 years of shared highs and hidden lows, cracks became chasms. Gayheart filed for divorce in February, citing irreconcilable differences in a statement as measured as it was heartbreaking. Yet, in a twist that defied Hollywood's tidy narratives, they paused the proceedings just a month before Dane's world shattered anew. In April, he went public with his ALS diagnosis, a cruel thief known as Lou Gehrig's disease, a motor neuron marauder that claims around 5,000 American lives annually. Symptoms creep in subtly, a whisper of weakness mistaken for fatigue, escalating to a roar that silences the body while the mind watches in horror. Dane first felt it in his right hand early that year, brushing it off as texting too much. Specialists' verdicts confirmed the nightmare, stripping away arm function by June. In the face of this, Gayheart's voice has been a steady anchor. "We are best of friends. We are really close. We are great co-parents," she affirmed amid the revelation, her words a lifeline extended across the divide. Their daughters, Billy at 15 and Georgia at 13, remain the gravitational center, orbiting a family redefined but unbroken. "We really figured out the formula to staying a family," Gayheart shared, her optimism a deliberate choice amid grief's fog. "I think our kids are benefiting greatly from it and we are as well." She reframes their separation not as defeat but evolution. "I think it's important to not look at a relationship that ends as a failure. It's just a season. It wasn't a failure. It was a huge success. We were together for 15 years and we had 2 beautiful kids, so I think that's a successful relationship." 2 weeks prior to that fateful kiss, Gayheart bared her soul on the Broad Ideas podcast, peeling back layers of complexity with raw vulnerability. She recounted coaching her daughters through the storm. "He is our family. He is your father. We show up and we try to do it with some dignity and some grace and just get through it." The admission of their 8-year separation hung heavy. "The kids live with me 100% of the time, yet she clings to hope. There's been lots of just other stuff, but I try to stay optimistic about it all. I'm trying to learn from it and be a role model for them, for how to go through something like this, which is really hard."